You can't walk very far in these parts without being greeted with a War Eagle. And boy, do they hope it will be a joyous one today. Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium and the home of the Auburn Tigers. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the California Golden Bears, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. 48 Sports College Football by Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by... The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Fairweather. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
Throwing right, and he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chain. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Got room at the 35. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to find his man on first down. Coming after him. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's going to pass on 2nd down. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
The quarterback could not have blocked that ball. Placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
On 3rd down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. First down for this offense.
Here's a message to the ops, I'ma be here for a minute. Nigga, fuck you. I'm about to get my block, only 2 blocks in the hood. Just to pluck you. Send you bitches, I'll send dots to your hood. Just to touch you. I love rubber, you be in the game so much about that
Use the
pretty
play
triple
fake,
double.
now to
Sorry,
throw.
baby, we can't
Trying
kick
to get
after we
behind
fuck.
the defense. And that one's in complete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Finds his man. It's Coleman. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He wants to throw. Looking down the middle. Got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Tigers are on the move. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third and goal from way back there. Getting some heat. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Looking deep. And he's got it inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Looking to move it through the air. A little screen to the running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he breaks into the open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Lambert-Smith. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Trying to convert this second and short. They're going back to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll take the deep shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Defense did a great job.
A first down for the offense. On the run, it's Hunter. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll run for it on third and short. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's going to run it. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On second down, looking to throw. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. The short hands, it's Hunter. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice.
Offense set on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting a run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They'll run it. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are, but when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the New Mexico Lobos taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down after the short completion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Tigers, dating to the days of Shook Jordan and Pat Dye, love to keep the ball on the ground.
And the stadium goes nuts, and the eagle flies, and everybody's happy. Run the football, win football games. It's good times on the Plains.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They're bringing heat. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Tigers have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. 6th play of the drive coming up. On second down, just keeps firing. And he intercepts it. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your...
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? You're going to be a great player. You've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll throw it on first down. He lets it fly. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. At midfield, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged in the middle. It's Lambert Smith. He'll work his way down to the 28. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fairweather. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Pocket starts to collapse. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. He uncorks one deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? They move the tight end all over. From deep in their own end, they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. A 1st down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's taking the shot. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he found daylight, it was Katty bar the door, baby.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision...
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He makes the connection. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. He just didn't have a chance. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Hunter. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He's looking to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the run, it's Hunter. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Gets it out fast. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they were really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. The give on the counter. On the move is the 30. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give to the single back. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Quickly out to the tight end. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be...
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The give as they work on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And now on 3rd down after that last run. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Gonna run it. It's Hunter. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
3rd and goal coming up here. Leaves it with the back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Brought down at the 11-yard line.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.